So guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all well. We have a lot to cover in today's video because, as you can tell by the title, a defender deal seems pretty imminent in some huge Celtic transfer news. Now, this comes after a Sky Sports revelation, and this is a big story, and it is quite exciting as well because I do feel like we need some defensive reinforcements at the moment, and I think this player could definitely add some quality that we desperately need in this squad. But before I do get into this story, make sure you do like this video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well for more content just like this. We are getting closer and closer to 12,000 subscribers. Any additional support on this channel will be greatly appreciated. But without any further ado, let's get into this story. So, Florian Plettenberg has tweeted that Celtic are preparing a loan move for Aurèle Amenda, but no offer has yet been sent to Eintracht Frankfurt. The 22-year-old centre-back wants to leave, but there is still no approval from the sporting director Markus Krosch. Other clubs have also been rejected. Amenda is on the bench for Eintracht in Bremen this evening. So, of course, Florian Plettenberg is a pretty reliable source. He is a Sky reporter, and of course, you know, he does tweet quite often, and he's always pretty reliable with what he's saying. A lot of the fans are pretty much in support of this potential transfer happening, or this loan move, I should say. Hope Celtic see this loan soon. Amenda could be a great addition, I agree with. Celtic are looking to loan, Amenda. The 22-year-old wants to leave, but the move isn't approved yet, and other clubs have been rejected. Okay, so I'm just repeating what's been said. But this is quite an exciting transfer. I mean, if you actually look at this guy here, he's 22 years old, as the tweet says, of course. Very tall. He's probably about 6'4", 6'5", so a really tall defender, which we obviously want. Helps with set pieces, helps with long balls over the top, which a lot of the teams in the league do like to play, due to them not having quite the quality that we have to come head to head with. So a very tall centre back is always a good addition. He is right-footed as well, and he's got a contract run until 2026. He's got about 3 years left on his deal. So if we were to make this deal permanent, we might have to pay a little bit of money, but a loan move seems like a sensible option right now. Of course, he hasn't had a great season so far, but he hasn't really had too many starts. He's played 8 matches, started 3 times. So yeah, not really had a lot of time to prove himself this season. And of course, he's previously been on loan at Young Boys. He started his career there, of course, being a Swiss player. So yeah, it's quite an interesting potential transfer here. He's a Swiss international as well. But let's go into more detail about this guy. So on this website here, Celtic here, they've gone into a bit more detail about this potential transfer. So Amenda is a 22-year-old centre-back currently playing in the Bundesliga, standing at 6'4". He offers a physical profile that stands out straight away. His height and reach are key parts of his game, particularly in aerial situations. You know, just what we were saying, that I think that type of height is always good to have in a central defender. The defender joined Eintracht Frankfurt from Young Boys in January 2024. He signed a long-term contract that runs until summer 2029, which gives the German club control over his future. And this is the important part here. So Frankfurt paid close to £8 million for him, underline how highly he was rated at the time. So it's pretty clear that things haven't worked out for him so far at Frankfurt, and they are trying to get him off their books temporarily so he can get some more game time. And I think Celtic's the perfect place for him to go ahead and do that. Celtic are not alone in tracking his situations, with interest also coming from clubs in Germany, France, Italy and Spain. Teams such as Mainz, Lorient, Nice and Torino are all monitoring him, while Valencia are also keen in the mix as they battle near the foot of La Liga. So despite that investment, game time has been limited across this season, and last, Amenda has made 25 appearances for Frankfurt in all competitions. In the Bundesliga alone, he has played 16 matches, many of them from the bench. So yeah, I mean, they obviously valued him at £8 million at the time. I imagine if he has a good loan spell away from the club, they'll try to recuperate that sum of money back for him again. But a loan deal is a very sensible move right now for Celtic. Of course, we'll pay his wages, I'm sure, but there's no real risk there, unless there's an obligation to buy. But we'll find out more as this story does progress. Reports in Germany and Switzerland have suggested that he is open to a move this month. The aim would be simple: play more often and build rhythm. A loan has been discussed as the most likely option rather than a permanent exit. So yes, Celtic's interest fits that picture. The club have been active in looking for defensive options and value players who can step up in quickly. Amenda's age, size and experience in European competition makes him an attractive profile on paper. So yeah, I'm very happy at this potential signing. I think he could be a good addition for us. But of course, no contact has been made yet. This is still speculation. This is still interest from a Celtic point of view. They have not actually contacted Eintracht Frankfurt over his availability, but it's pretty clear that they would be willing to let him leave, especially on a loan deal. But there is a lot of other interest from other clubs as well. But we have been pretty busy in the last few days, been linked to a lot of different players. Joel Pirri from Leeds has been linked. David Datcher Fofana has been linked to the club as well as the boy from Basel. So yeah, a lot of speculation, still nothing concrete in terms of bids being made. Of course, we had the big transfer blow the other day where the Ivory Coast winger went to Sunderland instead. He's been announced by the club. He's gone there. He didn't come to Celtic, so a little bit of a blow there. But we're still focusing our attention on other targets, which is good to see. Hopefully, of course, there being just 2 weeks left, more bids are put in place and more players are actually coming in through the door rather than just speculation. Because, of course, at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is the players actually coming in through the door. But in terms of looking at a player on paper, this guy seems like a perfect fit for Celtic. He's tall, he's physically dominant, he's aerial dominant, he's very, big player. So I think he'd be a good player for us. I mean, I've not watched a lot of him play, but I don't watch a lot of young boys or Eintracht Frankfurt. But of course, he's had high potential in the past, and I feel like Celtic is a perfect place for players like him to come to and try and rebuild their career after he's clearly hit a stumbling block at Frankfurt. So yeah, I'm very open to this potential transfer, but of course, it comes down to will the club go ahead and pursue him, or will they let this one slip through the cracks? We'll have to find out as the hours and the days go on. But guys, of course, your opinion matters too. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Would you be open to this transfer, yes or no? It's a loan move. It seems like a no-brainer in my opinion. What's the worst case scenario? He doesn't play and he gets sent back, or he stinks the place out. It's not a massive risk to take, and the rewards could be so much greater as well if he has a great time at Celtic. And he seems pretty motivated to rebuild his career again as well, so that's definitely a positive sign, and Celtic is the perfect place for him to do that. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Make sure you do like this video, of course. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well for more content just like this, because of course it is a transfer window. Videos will be coming out thick and fast because a lot of things are happening around the football club right now. But thank you, take care, goodbye.